Alright, time for the military exercise. Ooh, we get to ride in a tank. Are you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Car shook and rattled over the uneven ground, tumbling us
It's okay, you've
around.
driven a motorcycle, you know how this is done.
That's true.
Yep.
10 minutes of jaw-rattling travel.
Wait, they didn't even have the gun ports open so you could see?
Apparently not.
That's annoying.
I guess they don't want you to know where these training grounds are.
They're super sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being in a tank has gotta suck, right? I've never actually been in a tank.
It's very stuffy.
I'm also gonna guess hot.
That's what stuffy means, Yui. Good job.
No, stuffy doesn't mean hot.
Okay.
Like, you can have a stuffy room that just hasn't gotten fresh air in a while, so it's, full of dust and feels cloying without being hot.
Okay. Oh, hey, a new manly voice. And see, that's just the uniform, Yui.
It's not a very good uniform design.
That is definitely true.
How true is it?
Potentially true. Here we go.
Yep. That's not a very good looking beard, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, it's raggedy.
Alright. My little cherub. Uh-oh. Wow. Threatening to tell his daughter pulled him into line. Okay.
Well, you don't want to be embarrassed by your family if
Sure.
you're the son or the dad.
So they're gonna fight.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. So they're just completely lopsiding this.
No, no, no. It's the drone tanks.
I
The
know.
new fancy ones that have paint.
No. It said the decommissioned one has paint bullets and everything. All of the units have live ammo.
Oh, it's the old tanks that are being remote controlled?
Yeah, the old tanks are drones with paint rounds.
I had assumed that the old tanks did not have self-driving technology.
Apparently they do.
Okay. Presumably they're testing armor penetration as well, which is useful. And yes, military exercises oftentimes,
Glory to the
Serve
Empire
to-
and the Imperial Army.
well, you gotta say what you gotta say.
See?
Yep. If their guns are good enough to one-shot all those tanks, it's a definite improvement.
I can't hear you over the explosions.
Well, then I guess I might as well.
I heard something about one-shotting the tanks.
Yeah. That's kind of not good enough.
One-shotting a tank is not good enough?
No. Being in a tank that can get one shot
Oh,
constantly is not where you want to be.
right. Well, and being able to one-shot a tank is where you do want to be.
Not if they're your own tanks.
Sure, but I mean, these are the new tanks. And they're showing that the new tanks can one-shot old tanks.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably.
No, definitely not.
What do you think is the strongest heavy tank?
I would consider that to be Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant isn't on this continent.
It's pretty strong.
I agree, Reen. Oh, he's having a heart attack. But now we know what that means. After that, it was time for dinner. More awful food. You alright over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. You do not want to try and... good luck with that.
No, there's no reason it wouldn't work.
No, she's not with Major Neidhart. Yeah, let's eat. Man, 2 meals in 1 recording session? That's curry. Isn't it?
No, it's hashed beef.
Oh, okay.
It's something.
It looks like curry.
You just say that because they slathered it in curry sauce.
And put it next to the rice, which is exactly what curry usually looks like.
That's not rice.
What is it then?
That's
Mashed
mash.
potatoes? Oh, okay. What? Why would everything you learned at the academy be for nothing?
Because it is.
Because can these guys beat up a tank?
Oh, I guess that's... well, yeah. But, I mean, they were also trained to be officers, which means they will be working with the tanks.
Why would you train Why would you train your officers in hand-to-hand combat?
Because sometimes you have to do hand-to-hand combat.
Well, usually an officer is able to answer the question, "You in what army?"
Also, Estelle has beaten up a tank.
Yeah, but that's Estelle. She had a stick.
Right. Makis has a
any of
shotgun.
these people had a stick?
Gaius.
That's a spear.
Part of it's a stick. He could use the non-spear side.
Does Gandhi have nuclear weapons?
Yes.
Wait, there's a Gandhi in this and he has nuclear weapons?
You were referencing.
Then I guess a spearman
Civ,
can beat
right?
up a tank.
Weren't you referencing Civ?
Right, I was going to go from Gandhi goes crazy with nuclear weapons and a spearman can beat up a tank, because those are both, like,
Got it.
Civ-only things.
Got it.
The spearman fighting a tank is only Civ 1 and Civ 2, by the way. After Civ 3, they started adding HP instead of things dying in one hit, and it just wasn't possible after that.
I will say that Milliam, being very, very small, would probably be able to strafe around the tank, and Lammy can probably beat a tank into submission, given enough time.
I mean, maybe.
Like, as long as you're not in front of... as long as you're underneath the cannon, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Also, Reen and Laura can fire energy waves with their swords, so that probably also helps.
Probably.
Not a chance.
Weapons don't kill people, people kill people. It wasn't a roundabout fashion, it was a pretty direct fashion, actually. It was, hey, watch this. Hi, Instructor Sarah.
Yeah.
Ooh, terrorists. Oh, cool. We do Army PE. We get to look at the railway cannons. I feel like this scene would have been a good candidate to be voiced.
Yeah.
Well, will it be voiced in the PC version?
And that's the joke.
Well, yeah, Stappy will eventually get up to here and he'll show us the links with it voiced.
I mean, I'm already here.
Well, yes, obviously. We wouldn't be recording here if you're not here.
Are you being intentionally obtuse, or did you actually forget that I'm doing the PC version?
I wonder if
No,
he's
I
ever
knew you were doing the
chartreuse.
PC version.
Wait, what?
I wonder if he's ever chartreuse.
Chartreuse, okay.
Also, why does Milliam want more food when she already has a plate she hasn't eaten?
She's probably already eaten it. They
I
just
can
didn't
see
show
it
it
right
empty.
there.
They just didn't show the plate empty. It took too many assets.
If you're going to have conversations about, I've already eaten it, I should get more, then throw in a fucking empty plate model.
Nah. Also, she may have just been saying it to, needle Usus. Which is, definitely fun. Alright, the engineers are done for the night. The OrbitalNet is the internet, or the fledgling internet. This is like 1992 internet, or maybe 1989 internet.
Is it open to public, or is it still military internet?
It's still proprietary, and I don't know who's developing it in Crossbell, because I don't know. But it's being developed in Crossbell and slowly filtering out to the other nations.
Okay, so that's like early 80s internet.
Okay, well there you go then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely not available to the public because it's still proto-internet.
Because I think the 70s were when... So the 60s terminals, which were the computers of that time, were able to be connected to, the actual computer that wasn't right there. And I think you could have multiple terminals for one computer.
Oh, okay.
And then I want to say 70s was when that turned into remote communication between computers that were,
Right.
distant. And then 80s was, I think, when it started filtering into US, or, into... Early 80s was when it was filtering into,
Sure.
big enterprises. Late 80s, I think, was probably mid-80s when it started filtering into people. And then 90s, it was, AOL existed, basically.
Yeah.
Because when did War Games come out?
80s. 85,
Yeah,
I know
86?
80s, but not... 83.
83, okay.
And I remember in that movie, Matthew Broderick,
Yep.
is on the internet.
Oh, got it. Okay. So, they got an email from their headquarters that they have to outfit the new battle tanks with the self-driving modules for a training exercise tomorrow.
Oh, well, it's a good news. I'm just glad that the self-driving tanks aren't going to be used like the dummy plugs in Evangelion.
Yeah.
I'm also impressed that they can make a drone modules that can just easily drive and do whatever for whatever tank they want to just slap it on.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, that must be the... Wait, no, that's way too close to be the... skyscraper. Oh, wow.
Oh no. Not tourists. Those guys are the worst.
And everything in Crossbell is being handled by the Crossbell protagonist team.
Does that happen now?
Yeah.
No.
As in,
I
the trade
thought that
conference... No, the trade conference happens on screen in, I think, the second... One of the two Crossbell games. I believe it's the second. I don't know for certain.
So we're at now?
We're at now.
Okay. Million doesn't know a thing.
That, I believe that is a direct reference to the Crossbell Police Department. Special something division?
Okay, the Spectres.
No, they're actually a division of the police department.
Right. Special Tactics and Reconnaissance division within the police.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The main character's name is Lloyd. Lloyd and his group are working to fix things. And yes, he's a much better Lloyd than the Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. Oh shit, they have a state-of-the-art military airship. That's not good. So we have a terrorist group that's sowing chaos. We know of a shadow society that has access to state-of-the-art technology, and we don't know how state-of-the-art technology got into these terrorists' hands. Yes, that is exactly what having an airship means.
Good.
Wait, it's good that we don't know where the terrorists are?
Yeah.
It seems like the opposite of good.
No, if we knew where the terrorists are, they'd be doing terrorist things.
Or we could stop them. Ha! You're hilarious, Laura. Okay, let's find out. Who are we dealing with?
Well, you didn't do a very good job starting a war.
Michael Gideon. That's a very pedestrian name. Assistant
Wait.
Professor...
Hold on. Are you saying that because he's a terrorist, he needs to have a weird, crazy-sounding name?
Well, yes.
How much sense does that?
We're playing a JRPG.
Right, but Sarah is a total badass and just has a boring name.
I guess that's true. Ah, his focus was political philosophy. Ooh, okay, that's not good. He criticized the Chancellor and he was fired. Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He wanted to
Oh,
win
no.
at criticizing the Chancellor. Poor Globe.
Okay. CV, SC, SV, and C. Okay. But obviously we don't know much about them yet. Liar. Yes, he was. Yes, Laura's dad is a badass. We got it.
See? It's totally fine. Anyone could do it. Also, how do they have a photo of the woman that's good enough to tell she's wearing a
It's, I don't know.
eye patch and not good enough to have color?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Major Vander is Prince Olivert's personal bodyguard. You've met him in Trails in the Sky.
Well, yeah, I remember him. I remember him being useless and sucking because he doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything in the first game. He does a lot more in the second game.
Okay. Also, how many chapters is it until we fight Neathart, since he's the final boss of this game?
Assuming that you are correct, if he is the final boss of the game, it would be about 2.5 chapters. Because there's 2 more chapters after this one.
Yeah. Because there's still the member of the terrorist group who's been wearing his motorcycle helmet the entire time.
Oh, you think Neathart is C?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, that's an interesting speculation.
I mean, I did play Trails in the Sky 1, so...
Right. Oh, I see. And because Richard ended up being the guy, you think they're going to do the same thing?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's not like the series is in I was actually going to make a dumb sarcastic point, but I don't know how well it would carry through, so I won't. So there.
Fair enough. Yeah, damn those kids! They keep getting in our way! We're basically the Scooby-Doo, right? The Scooby-Doo gang right now.
No, you're not.
We're not?
You have yet to demask anyone.
That's fair.